somewhere 30 years ago or so, we were playing badminton in our front yard. And I went to make a scoop shot and catch a low bird, and I caught it in a tuft of grass and broke my racket off. I ran back to the shed and grabbed some old wooden tennis rackets. And I said, okay, we'll keep playing. So we kept playing, and a puff of wind came up and blew the bird into a pine tree, and we couldn't get it down. Game over. And I said, no, wait. And I looked around, and there was a supermarket ball on the ground that my kids had been playing with the stars and blues painted on it. Every supermarket in the country had those. We started hitting it around back and forth, and we started making up these rules. And so, just to give you an idea, 20 years ago, I first introduced Eclipse ball to schools across the country. And Eclipse ball has been a great success for those who love to play, especially in racket sports. And so I'm going to go through the rules, and then we'll play. I'll give you all a chance to get going, or at least introduce you to the game so that you can play it later on. So basically it's this. The ball can bounce twice inbounds, and each player can handle the ball twice inbounds. Unlimited hits on each side. You can hit it over here, around between yourselves 100 times if you like. It's not to your advantage. What's to your advantage is to keep the ball in the other team's court. Let them mess up. Get it over there. Pass it around, get a good setup, slam the ball, or just touch the ball and let it drop over the net. You don't have to hit it hard in order to score. You can just lightly touch the ball and have it drop over the net. 3 bounces out of bounds. Why? We had a kid that could slam the ball just incredible. He had a little brother who was a sprinter, and he could slam the ball and catch the corner of the court. His little brother could sprint the ball down. He got 3 bounces out of bounds. He can handle it 3 times too. That's for recovery. So 2 in and 3 out. There's one exception to that rule. There's 1 double bounce allowed in a volley. That team hits the ball over here, it bounces twice. That can only happen for this team 1 time. The next time it happens, you lose possession of the ball or the other team scores. You have to serve in order to score, except in a play-it situation. A play-it situation is when the other team is at fault. They hit the ball, it goes underneath the net. You can take the point or win the serve. But the person making the play scoops the ball back in play, calls play it. Now it's 2 points for whoever wins that volley. So you can win the service and score at the same time. If you call play it again, it's 4 points. If you call play it again, it's 6 points. You play a lot differently when you're playing for 6 instead of 1, or even 2. Questions so far? Okay, that also means that this team on that side hits the ball that lands out of bounds, you can call play it, or you can take the point or win the serve. But it's the person making the play, so not a bunch of kids are going to holler, play it, play it. The person making the play, everybody has that responsibility. Whoever makes the play. Any questions? 2 in, 3 out. Yes, sir.
What is the exact definition of play? I'm sorry.
Play it?
Yeah, I don't really watch sports. Not
This is unlike any other sport you've ever played, except it's a racket sport, of course.
I mean, in play.
Play it means you call play it when the other team makes a mistake. For instance, the team on that side of the net hits the ball and goes underneath the net. You can call play it. When you put the ball back in play as it goes over the net. Or if they hit it and it lands out of bounds, you can call play it. Or you can take the point, or you can win the service back. You don't have to call play it. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
So if it's out of bounds, you can run out and play still?
Yes. Yes. If it lands out of bounds, you certainly can call play it on that. But you want to think about it. You know, like a baseball player knows that if there's a man on first, and if they get the ball, You know, you think ahead. Okay, now wait a minute now. There's a play here. Yeah, I think it'd be good for my team. So you want to think ahead. Any other questions? Questions?
No, good.